He let the whip fall, and the restive mares broke forward at a canter through the town into the open country. All that day they kept their harness shaking side by side, until at sundown, when the roads grew dim, they made a halt at Phyrae, where Diocles, son of Ortilochus, whom Alpheus fathered, welcomed the young men, and they slept the night. Up when the young dawn's fingertips of rose opened in the east, they hitched the team once more to the painted car and steered out westward through the echoing gate, whipping their fresh horses into a run. Approaching Pylos' height at that day's end, Telemachus appealed to the son of Nestor. Could you, I wonder, do a thing I'll tell you, supposing you agree? We take ourselves to be true friends, in age alike, and bound by ties between our fathers, and now by partnership in this adventure. Prince, do not take me round about, but leave me at the ship, else the old king your father will detain me overnight, for love of guests, when I should be at sea. The son of Nestor nodded, thinking swiftly how best he could oblige his friend. Here was his choice: to pull the team hard over along the beach till he could rein them in beside the ship. Unloading Menelaus's royal keepsakes into the stern sheets, he sang out, "Now for action, get aboard, and call your men before I break the news at home in hall to father. Who knows better the old man's heart than I? If you delay, he will not let you go, but he'll descend on you in person, and imperious. No turning back with empty hands for him, believe me, once his blood is up." He shook the reins to the lovely mares with long manes in the wind, guiding them full tilt toward his father's hall. Telemachus called in the crew and told them, "Get everything ship-shape aboard this craft. We pull out now and put sea miles behind us." The listening men obeyed him, climbing in to settle on their benches by the rowlocks, while he stood watchful by the stern. He poured out offerings there and prayers to Athena. Now a strange man came up to him, an Easterner, fresh from spilling blood in distant Argos, a hunted man. Gifted in prophecy, he had his forebear, that Melampus, wizard, who lived of old in Pylos, mother city of western flocks. Melampus, a rich lord, had owned a house unmatched among the Pylians, until the day came when King Neleus, noblest in that age, drove him from his native land. And Neleus for a year's term sequestered Melampus's fields and flocks, while he lay bound hand and foot in the keep of Phylacos. Beauty of Neleus's daughter put him there, in sombre folly the inbreaking fury thrust upon him. But he gave the slip to death, and drove the bellowing herd of Iphiclos from Phylake to Pylos, there to claim the bride that ordeal won him from the king. He led her to his brother's house, and went on eastward into another land, the blue-grass plain of Argos. Destiny held for him rule over many Argives. Here he married, built a great manor house, fathered Antiphates and Mantios, commanders both, of whom Antiphates begot Oicleus, and Oicleus the firebrand Amphiaraus, Amphiaros. This champion the lord of storm clouds Zeus and strong Apollo loved, nor had he ever to cross the doorsill into dim old age. A woman, bought by trinkets, gave him over to be cut down in the assault on Thebes. His sons were Alcmaeon and Amphilochus. In the meantime, Lord Mantios begot Polyphides, the prophet, and Cletus, famous name. For Dawn in silks of gold carried off Cletus for his beauty to live among the gods. But Polyphides, high-hearted and exalted by Apollo above all men for prophecy, withdrew to Hyperesia when his father angered him. He lived on there, foretelling to the world the shape of things to come.